Get Out There Outdoors is proud to represent the following. You can find them all on Facebook. Wall hangers. Display that European mount with pride. MWD Outdoors. Make them take a dirt nap. A to Z Game Calls. Specializing in custom slate calls. Prime 1 Camo. Be the Predator. Deer Tracks Plaques for some top quality displays. Hey guys, we're going to talk about a little bit about scrapes today. Scrapes of the whitetail world, that is, not the busting our elbows. But so we're talking about what's the purpose behind a scrape? Why do whitetail do that kind of thing? It's no different than whenever you're outside and you're running your dog around. How he goes around and he diddles on the bush over there. He goes over there and whizzes on your pool ladder or whatever. You know, they're marking their territory. That's the main purpose behind it. But they also communicate with each other the same way. It's a way for them to communicate, to see what each has to offer. The mature bucks and stuff will use that to kind of pattern out their area of claim, if you will. Earlier in the season, when they're all together and they're in their bachelor groups and they're figuring out their pecking order as to who's the boss of the group, that's when all of those guys regulate and recognize the scents of each animal, and that's how they kind of determine, okay, this is Bob's place, you know. So, and the does do the same thing. The does, and you see them in their groups. That's why you don't see 5 or 6 old, mature, nanny does all together. Later in the winter when everything's harsh and stuff, you'll kind of see that. But earlier in the year, you don't see that. You'll see them separated by themselves because they have a home core range just like a buck will. A lot of guys overlook that, and that's kind of a bad choice to overlook that, but they do. And so, but whenever they're hitting those scrapes and stuff, that's what they're leaving behind. The does are, when they hit the scrapes, the bucks can tell how close they are to estrus, and so forth and so on. So, and whenever a doe does come across that has some scent, well, it makes the bucks kind of want to come around there a little more often and check that kind of scent out to keep up on things. Just same thing with you. If you're scrolling through Facebook and you find an ad or something that you're familiar with, or a post that you want to talk about, you'll check it more often to see what people have to say. It's not a whole lot different. So the main purpose behind a scrape is for communication, to let everybody else know what's going on. So with that said, I'll try to keep these videos short. I'm going to do a couple of them. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and subscribe. And have fun and get out there, guys.